Hey guys, Trevor here with E-commerce Paradise. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to invest in high-ticket dropshipping e-commerce stores. But first, if this is your first time viewing this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button below so you get notified for all the new videos I make. Let's get into the video. So this is going to be an intensive video because I want to tell you everything I possibly can about investing in a high-ticket dropshipping store, because I've bought a few of them myself now and I know what you should look for and what you should avoid, and it's really important that you know these things before you start investing. So let's get into it. First things first, the difference between a starter store and a cash flowing business is huge, okay? I want to go over kind of the main points there. Starter stores, first and foremost, do not have any traffic coming to them, right? They may not even have any actual dropshipping suppliers yet. These stores range from demo stores, which are basically just a website put up with some fake or demo products uploaded to them, or they could actually be stores that have suppliers' products on them and maybe even have dealer agreements set up, but they do not have any actual traffic data, any actual sales yet, and they have not actually been set up for like receiving payments or anything like that, right? So starter stores are a great way to get started because they cost a lot less than actually buying a cash flowing business. Okay, so that's one thing to consider. You can take a look, if you want an example, at starter stores. You can take a look at our turnkey program. What we do is we build demo stores for people, and we build turnkey stores, which means that we build it and recruit suppliers and upload their products and get it ready to launch, and then launch it and hand it over. So it's a great way to get started. It costs a lot less than buying an actual cash flowing business, and you can be sure that you're going to build it right from the ground up. So it's a great way to invest, but you have to understand that it's not cash flowing. It doesn't have any proof of sales. It doesn't even have proof of concept yet because it doesn't have any sales, right? So although what we do when we build it is model our competitors and try to build the best thing up front, we still cannot exactly prove that it's going to make money until it starts making money, okay? So one thing that investors really like to do, and one thing I like to do, is actually buy cash flowing businesses, because you get some data. You get to know what products are already been selling. You know what categories are popular. You get to know what traffic methods that store is using to bring in. And when you buy that cash flowing store, you get to pick it up from where it is. So it's probably already going to be making sales after you buy it. That comes with some caveats that are basically that, when you buy a cash flowing store, the owner before you may have taken some orders that are back orders, and those might have a chance to get refunded or charged back, in the future. So you'll have to work with the owner as the store gets transferred over to make sure that all the orders get taken care of. But for the most part, it's a way better way to go, because you're going to be buying something that already has proof of concept, that already has best-selling products, things like that. Okay, so cash flowing businesses are, generally speaking, the way people want to go, except they cost a lot more, okay? Generally speaking, when the store has gotten 12 months of data, you're going to be looking at paying somewhere between a 24 to 32x multiple on that store on monthly net profit. So that's 2 to 3 years almost worth of monthly net profit, and or worth yearly net profit in that case. So if you take the total of revenue it makes per month, like let's just say it's making $20,000 in revenue per month on average, and that revenue amount is around a 20% net profit margin. So you have a $4,000 net profit on a $20,000 store. Minus ad costs, it might be as low as 10 or 15%. That's pretty average, especially if the store has to do a lot of paid ads. So let's just say a net profit is actually closer to $1,000 or $1,500 or something like, maybe even, let's say on a $2,000 $2,000 net profit is 10%. So $2,000 net profit times, let's just say 24, or even 28 or 36. It can be upwards of quite a bit of money. 24 times 2 is $48,000. So it can cost a lot more to get a store that's cash flowing as opposed to a starter store. You have to determine whether that is right for you. And usually if you have $50,000 to invest, that kind of thing is definitely a better deal than spending $10,000 or $20,000 to get a really well built out starter store, because you already have proof of concept, you have bestsellers, you have traffic already set up for you. Generally speaking, it's going to be easier process to bring it on and also to scale it then at that point, because you have quite a bit of history. So usually we go that route when we're investing in stores. However, starting stores out works great as well. You just have to have an understanding of how to do all this stuff, how all the marketing works, how to set up a store the right way before you buy a starter store, so that you know what to do to scale it. It's really important. Okay. The next thing that I really like to hone in when I'm talking to investors on how to invest in high-ticket dropshipping stores is you have to be careful what niche that you actually sign up for, okay? The number one thing you want to research in a particular niche is it profitable? Are the products high-ticket enough? In other words, are the profit margins from the products high enough to have a good profit so that you can pay for your ads and your marketing costs and your team? Is the niche trending? So you can just find that out by checking the keyword search volume and Google Trends. Are there enough dropshipping suppliers in the store, and also that the store hasn't brought on yet, to allow for a big business to be built and for it to scale? Okay, is the niche big enough, basically? Is the market big enough? And then the next thing is, do you as an investor have the skills or passion it takes to grow this business, either in the just business building sense or in the actual niche itself, to grow it and to scale it? Because you can't just take on a store and be totally unpassionate about it and have no skill set related to it, and actually expect it to grow a lot. You've got to become the person who is the main person here. And either that, or you're really good at building businesses and it doesn't matter what niche it is. So if you're an e-commerce veteran, that kind of thing would apply to you. But if you're an e-commerce beginner that wants to invest, it's more likely you're going to have a better time with it if you have some kind of prior skill set or some passion related to the niche. All right, and then the next thing, it's really important to understand your budget to buying the store, right? You don't want to invest all the money you have, because then you're going to be really hoping and praying that the store comes through for you. And what if it has, some ups and downs? It's going to be tough to manage. So you don't want to invest all your money, but you really want to invest, the right amount, okay? And you're going to have to invest in the store in order to grow it and scale it. You can't just expect to buy a store and keep it going and it's going to grow. If you just keep it going, it's going to level off or even go down, okay? You have to continue to grow a store over time in order to expect the revenue to go up. That's just how it works. Okay, so if you don't have a ton of prior experience in e-commerce yet, you've got to buy from somebody who's going to provide you with training, or you got to, actually sign up for training before you buy. Okay, just so you understand how to do all this stuff and how to scale an e-commerce business. You got to have the right expectations, and this means with your return on investment versus your time expecting to get it back, you got to expect that your store is not going to provide you an instant return on investment. Okay, and that $2,000 in net profit may go down or it may go up. But you've got to expect that it's going to take a little bit of upfront investment to then grow the business, and also to get your initial investment back. Okay, but the cool thing is if you buy at 24x or even 32x, within a year or two, if the store grows, you can pay off that investment faster, right? That's the idea. All right, and then I have a really special announcement to make for all the investors out there that are looking to buy cash flowing e-commerce businesses or a starter store, and that is the e-commerce paradise marketplace. We are now selling our own demo stores, turnkey stores, and cash flowing businesses, as well as allowing people we vet store owners that want to sell their store, and we list those stores on our marketplace and allow investors to come and buy them. So if you're looking to invest, go check out our marketplace and get your free guide to investing, which is a lot more in-depth than this video. Go to ecommerceparadise.com/investors, and there you'll be able to get the training that you need in order to know what you need to know before you invest in an e-commerce dropshipping store that's high ticket, and what you need to be prepared for in a niche by niche basis. And then also you're going to be able to either check out all of our listings and choose one and buy one right there, or actually contact me and book a time to call and talk to me about investing in a particular listing that we have, or just investing in general. Okay, so I'm really excited about this. I know that it's going to be a huge benefit to the community of investors that want to be able to get an e-commerce business asset, a cash flowing digital asset, and be in the e-commerce world where it's dropshipping, where it's ultimately scalable. And dropshipping means that you don't have to inventory anything, so you don't have to pay $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 upfront for inventory, which is a huge deal. And it's also a lot less risky, right? So if you're an investor and you're looking to get started with a low cost but also high return business model, this is the best one for you. So get my free guide for what you need to know before you invest at ecommerceparadise.com/investors. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.